one of the baked goods. Hey,
All right, we got to get this.
Like
we just sent Amy and Matt out to the bakery.
Hey, you want some? You got to go get in your chair, okay?
And they came back with pretty much exactly what we ordered.
And then some.
And then some.
So obviously cinnamon rolls. This is a, what was the, it was a coffee cake, but it was
Cardamom.
coffee cake. And then you have s'mores bars. Ooh. And the lady in there thought one of the s'mores bars was too small, so she gave us an extra one.
Oh, that's nice. We like that lady.
And 3 brownies.
Phyllis.
All right.
Phyllis, so where was this at?
This is in
Grandma's
Rowley's Bay. Grandma's Swedish Bakery.
All right.
And it was a cool little
Oh,
place.
look who came out to get some.
Cora.
Ready for the sugar.
All right.
Hey, baby.
Is anybody else sweating?
Is that the cinnamon rolls?
Uncomfortable.
No,
Sweet potatoes?
I'm literally sweating.
Oh, you're gonna do it yourself?
Ooh.
All right, we're trying to figure out the masked, whatever you call him.
Oh my God!
All
We're
right.
finally getting to the bottom of it, and Grandpa's to make everybody.
I know, but look, okay, so it started with the camel. So, Andrea, what was the scoop with the camel?
I think it was Grandpa because he's trying to get everyone to be quiet. Thinks he's in charge.
The camel was spotted on Friday, July 3rd when we got back from Cave Point.
Okay, so what was next?
The sheep.
Okay, and that was when?
Dun dun dun.
Saturday, July 4th. It was the second that we found.
Matt, yeah, it was the second, and Matt pointed out that it was the second one to be noticed.
After
Okay.
Wilson's.
And third was the fish on the wall.
And that was noticed.
The fish on the wall
Tape
sounds
to
like,
the fish.
oh, and this is the red herring.
Okay.
Sunday the 5th. Sunday morning. The fish was noticed.
Sunday morning, the fish was noticed.
Applied with tape.
Applied with
Which
tape.
Matt knew where
And Matt knew where the
that
tape was when I asked.
So does the cereal masker.
So, and then the cow.
Possible that more than
The
one
cow,
person
Monday
knows
the
where
6th.
tape is.
Cow was Monday the 6th.
Yeah.
What else do we know about
Morning
that?
of the 6th. That's all we know.
Morning of the 6th. And the last one was the owl. And that was when?
You know,
Notice
have to do this
Wednesday
stupid
the
thing
8th.
every year.
After Grumpy's ice cream.
Noticed Wednesday the 8th after Grumpy's ice cream. Okay, so anybody got ideas? Who do we think's guilty?
Matt.
It was Matt.
People are pointing at Matt.
I wish I was smart enough to
I
come up
don't
with
think Matt kicked it off. I think Matt is guilty, but I don't think you kicked it off.
Okay, so there was some question as to whether there was one or more people involved.
I think there's multiple.
We know
But I
the
really
later
want
one.
to know who kicked it off, because that's
That's the most guilty.
So Eric seems to think that it's multiple people, but he didn't. He doesn't know who kicked it off. Sounds like he was part of it, but he didn't kick it off.
I haven't done any of these things, but I'm most intrigued by who kicked it off.
I think Eric did the owl because he's like, where is this owl? Sitting 3 feet away from me.
Too innocent.
But somebody said they thought it was the
And
well,
as you know, the killer always revisits the crime scene.
Well, when I think owl, I think of this. Right?
oh yeah,
Everyone wants to talk about the owl.
Well, when
Not
I think
that
of
owl.
Owls, I think of things that look like owls.
well, to me, my first thought was it was Grandma had this big handful of masks.
Yeah, she was the mask supply.
Yeah, she was the mask supply. Yeah, look at that face. If that's not guilty,
That's guilt.
I am leaning towards Grandma kicking this off.
I said from the beginning that Grandma did the camel.
I think Grandma kicked it off.
She's the sleeper in the group.
Yeah, Grandma definitely did the
Which
camel.
one was it? You said you were up at 3:15.
All of them.
There's another guilty face.
Well,
The giggles are
Luke is not
starting.
tall enough to reach the fish or the cow.
Or the camel.
Oh, so Luke's out.
So you're trying to throw Luke under the bus?
What?
I thought it was Amy once, but she gave a pretty good excuse. Like oh yeah, like there they are, right there.
We know that Randy couldn't do the subsequent ones because she wasn't here, but she could have been.
She could have been the one to
Okay,
kick
so
it off.
After Monday.
But if she,
Actually,
She
she
could've
could
done
have
the
done
cow
the
Monday
sheep. She
morning.
could have done the sheep or the fish.
Wait,
Yeah.
she left Monday morning.
I
Yeah,
think
which is-
So
what?
the only one
Which
she
is
could
the
not
6th.
have done is the owl.
Oh, so she was here for all of them.
Well, we noticed
Except
the cow
the
Monday
owl.
morning. She left.
Look how
Monday
close
morning.
we got to the actual culprit and how easily she diverted us.
Gotta go.
Yeah, she just left.
Randy
That's quite
left.
the giggle.
I also kind of want to point out that one person in the room right now is being unusually silent.
Yeah.
Taking it in.
Taking in the clues. Well, there's a crime scene revisitor.
So what night? Well, the boys
And an
were up late
instigator.
every night.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Not last night.
Or the night before that. But now I'm gonna stay up late
Dad
tonight
was
just
up
to spite
with
you.
us and then retired just slightly earlier and had the whole house to himself.
I was up late a few
Night He
nights.
was reciting poems.
And Dad is creative.
He was in here 1 a.m. by himself.
Yeah.
And the room was
2 or
probably
3 nights.
pretty dark, so the rest of you guys
Almost
coming in
every,
wouldn't
almost every
notice.
night he's either editing out here by himself or
Right. And
in the
Oh
crime
my
scene or
God.
in the morning.
Editing.
his
He-
plan.
Yeah.
I think
Turn
he
the
has spent the
camera
most
on
time
you.
alone in this room.
Wow.
Oh.
What did Eric just say?
What is yours?
I'm gonna
Me?
vote that Grandpa did the fish.
Or should we should we cast our actual votes and then
Oh yeah,
do it
let's
for
okay,
the final
so
reveals?
so let's write yeah, I like Eric's idea. So for the camel, let's vote on that. Who do we think did the
Well,
camel?
that's what we'll do in the end.
I thought that's what I thought this was the end.
Are you saying the vote
Matt's
was
trying to
silent?
conceal evidence that I think.
I'm not the one who presented my crime scene.
Are you saying we're voting in secret, or what are you saying about
We'll all vote in secret on our own of who we actually think
Oh,
did it. And
my.
then the reveal will happen once the votes are on.
I'm not tallying those. I tallied the cookies.
I'll tell
you.
you. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I don't care. Let's get some papers.
All right, get
Go
some.
to the recycle.
All right, I'm gonna shut the camera off, so don't say anything important, and we're all gonna write down who we think it was.
All
Are
right.
we ready
Okay.
for every reveal?
Yeah.
No more evidence needs to be
I don't think
presented.
any more
Well,
evidence needs to be presented.
I don't think we have any more evidence.
Yeah, I think
Who's got the fingerprint kit?
yeah, the dusty.
Well, yours will
kid.
be on the masks.
Yeah.
Oh, bad idea.
That sounded like an omission right there.
All right, let's get some pieces of paper and start telling.
All right, I'm gonna shut the camera off. We're all gonna make guesses and write them down, and then we'll kind of figure out
So we only
what
have
happened.
one sheet of paper per person.
Matt,
So-
Andrea wants to change the vote.
I
Ma-
want to change your vote.
Matt
She
just
didn't write her name on it.
Matt just determined that the owl behind Eric was applied by a right-handed person.
That's not
That's
mine.
my name.
Everyone already knew that.
Amy's guilty of all of them. Her name's on the paper
Which
first.
one's yours? That's Tom's.
Mine had notes from the puzzle.
So these are Eric's.
Mine,
That one.
This is yours.
Okay, well,
Wait,
here we
we're
go.
seeing who voted for. Okay, that's cool.
Well, only because I know yours is on the top. So
Okay.
if I don't know, I'm just gonna say I don't know. If they wrote their name on it, like
It's fine. Go ahead.
Eric and myself.
I did too. Because I'm not guilty.
Are you ready, Eric?
Andrea's votes.
Andrea's votes. Phil did the camel. Eric did the sheep. Grandpa did the fish. Matt did the cow, and Grandma did the owl.
Alright, read them again. Grandpa Fish.
So Andrea picked somebody different for each thing,
And she did not vote for herself. on it.
and did not vote for herself.
Are you sworn to honesty like that one show you have to tell the truth?
I think you had to tell the
I
truth.
think you have to tell the
Nothing but
truth.
the truth, so help you God. All right.
Next.
This looks like I don't know who's your hand on it. It's gotta be, anyway, camel, Phil, sheep, Eric,
Wow, these are the same.
fish, Matt, cow, Phil, owl, Phil. Someone thinks Phil's
Someone's
guilty.
pointing fingers at Phil.
Who's that?
I think it's Grandma.
Whose vote was that?
Grandma's?
There was no handwriting on that one, or no name or nothing.
There's no.
Well, that might have been Phil's.
Could have been.
I don't think that's Phil's right.
Left
Was
hand or right
was it written in a really small
This
writing?
looks like Grandma.
With,
That was Grandma.
That was Grandma's.
all right, this person.
Really?
Why do you guys think I did this shit?
This looks like
We'll talk at the end. Okay.
this. I don't know who this is. So, camel's Grandma.
I think that might be Phil.
Sheep is Andrea. Fish, Matt. Cow Matt,
Hi,
and
Grandma.
Owl Grandpa. Whenever Eric is ready, I'll go on. This is A0. Camel Matt, Fish Phil, Sheep Phil, Cow Matt, Owl Tom.
I think that was your guesses. The two innocent people have the same exact guesses.
Oh, interesting.
So these two have the exact same guesses.
All right.
What do you guys have for the camel?
Matt.
Camel Matt.
These
Are Eric's votes. Sheep Phil, Fish Matt, Cow Phil,
I think I'm
Oh,
gonna
we
flip
flipped those.
Owl Tom.
Okay.
All right, now here's Grandpa's. This is a paragraph. All right, here we go. It says, I think Grandma started it with the camel. Not sure who did the others. Pretty sure it was not Grandma. I'm leaning towards Phil because he is silent during today's discussion. Maybe Matt. Pretty sure it was not Randy, Andrea, or Amy. Eric says during today's discussion that it was not him. I'm believing that.
Smart.
The owl was me, Grandpa.
We got it. I think I got a point.
Trying to get someone's reaction, but that was unsuccessful. All right, and these are mine. So I have the camel as Grandma. The sheep is Grandma. I think she's super guilty. The fish was Grandma. The cow, it was me.
Oh, really?
And then I
The cow
voted
is
for the
Matt.
owl for Phil, but that was Grandpa.
So
So we know it's not the owl.
somebody over here is looking guilty.
It's all an act.
What?
I'm acting guilty, but I didn't do any.
You didn't do any? All
Do
right.
we want to kind of tally things up?
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
So camel wise,
Okay, hold on.
2 votes for Phil, 2 votes for Matt, 2 and 3 votes for Grandma. So the room thinks,
The room thing is
Grandma.
Grandma.
3 for Grandma?
Totally.
yeah.
Okay, sheep.
The sheep was 2 for me,
Eric, you can just do E.
2 for Phil, 1 Grandma, and 1 Andrea.
So the room thinks either Eric or Phil did it. I like it.
Fish was 3 for Matt. 1 Phil, 1 Grandpa, 1 Grandma.
Is that your vote, Rowan? Yeah, another one for Dad.
Cow's already confirmed Matt, and that is who had the most votes as well with 3. 4 if he include himself. So,
Yeah, so
The room kind of got that one.
so figure that one out. And then Owl, Grandpa had the most votes, and he already admitted to that.
Kind of got that
The
one.
ones we had figured out, they already
Wait,
admitted to.
who all was? Let's document all
I
the
got
votes.
both of
So
those.
Matt had 3 votes / 4, including his.
what other votes?
Then who else?
And Phil had 2.
Ooh.
Okay, Owl, Grandpa had.
Grandpa had 3 and an admission, and Phil had 2. And Grandma had 1.
All right.
Okay. So we got camel, sheep, and fish.
Do we start with the camel since that's the one that
Yeah.
kicked it off?
I kind of want to end with the camel.
Okay, let's go back.
Yeah,
Fish.
and-
Okay. Okay. So who did the fish?
Knew it.
Okay.
All right. Now who did the sheep?
Sheep.
Sheep? Anybody? Amy did the sheep!
It wasn't. Nope.
Oh.
What?
It's like that show where they're standing up.
It had to have been Randy. No, it was Phil.
Phil did the sheep too.
And
Here's the big one.
who the camel?
Oh, I think it's got to be Phil.
Gotta be Matt.
It's got to be Phil.
Matt.
Matt,
Matt.
I can do it.
Grandma.
Phil. It's Phil.
The
Did
first
Randy do it?
Did Randy do it?
Is no one here?
Nobody's gonna admit to starting this off.
The camel?
It was you?
It was Randy.
It was Randy?
Was it Randy?
No way.
Somebody, Text her right now.
Yeah, you better.
Tell her she's being accused.
Call her.
Tell her, just
FaceTime
text her something that says, urgent, call me right now.
You are officially accused of a crime in Wisconsin.
Seriously, nobody's admitting to it?
Nobody's submitted to the camel.
Serious to God.
You
So-
didn't do it, Phil?
So Phil didn't do the camel, but Phil did.
Two of
Phil did 2 of them,
The sheep and the fish.
and Matt did 1.
Matt did the
I
cow.
didn't do it.
And Grandpa did the owl.
I did the owl.
She could be in class.
You have some explaining to do.
Tell her she's,
Put her on speaker.
she's officially been accused of a crime in Wisconsin. She has to come back.
You're going on speakerphone to defend yourself.
Camel masker!
You are being formally accused of putting the mask on the camel.
Oh.
She said, "Can this wait 20 minutes?"
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
You're what? All right. Well, call me back whenever you're done.
She must
She said she's taking a quiz.
All right, so what was that?
Phil came back to the car laughing before we went to. Where were we going?
Was that pre-K point?
No.
No. It would have been Wilson's. Well, we noticed it after Wilson's. So just Saturday sometime.
What did we do that day during the day? Because that's
Didn't we go to Renard's that day?
So, what happens
Oh,
when
yes,
Randy
we did.
says she didn't do it?
She's a
Then
liar.
someone's lying.
Because I don't think she did.
She's a dirty ass.
So anyway, Phil came back to the car
So
laughing.
Phil came back to the car laughing, and I said, "You put a mask on something," and then Andrea went into the house, and he.
while we're all sitting out.
Yeah.
I ran into
Oh,
something.
so made
then
Andrea
they were
look
there
guilty.
Framing me!
Yes. So then, if I was gonna get called out, I was gonna say I wasn't the last one in the house.
Because that was the day, you're right, we did Menards, and then we went to the park and took our group picture, and then we went to the winery and distillery.
I-
He did so much!
We didn't have the camera on, but Luke claims that Uncle Phil did it.
Who
Who
did
put
it?
the mask on the camel, Luke? Look at the camel. It's wearing a mask.
Who did that?
Who
Who
do
did
you,
you say did it?
who do you think put that up there?
Well,
Turn the camera on and they're silent.
yeah, I know. Turn the camera on and they go silent.
Bubba.
Happens all the time.
Shouldn't have been
But
that.
Okay, we now have Randy on the phone.
nobody's saying they did the camel.
Maybe a little bit, but
Do you have any? She said her money's on Grandma.
Mm-hmm.
So Randy's money's on Grandma for the camel,
Well, that's your vote.
but she says she didn't do it.
To honesty.
Yeah.
so someone in this room is lying.
Someone is lying.
Someone in here is lying, Amy.
Luke, please don't
It
touch.
was not me.
Luke, please don't touch.
All right. Well, we thought you did it because
Yeah, because she wasn't in the room.
Yeah. But I guess you claiming innocence. All right.
I'm gonna take it.
If I.
Randy says she would have put a cute one on instead of.
She did say that.
Should what? Put a cute one up. Oh.
Okay.
If I did it, I would take credit for it because it was clever. If that's incentive for any of you.
Well, I will keep you updated.
I did not do it.
All right.
Okay. See ya.
Okay, so Randy's claiming under oath that she didn't do it. My money's back on Phil,
Yeah.
and he's not saying he didn't do it.
I did not do it.
Amy said she wished she did, but she didn't.
No.
Eric's saying no. I certainly did not do it. Now if Phil really didn't, I'm going back to Matt.
You just said he didn't.
Then it's Andrea.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Lance, the HVAC guy, or what?
Now, when did he come?
That was like 2 days ago.
All right, I sat here the whole time that the air conditioner guy came in, and he didn't do it. And they were here well before those other ladies came back with the light bulbs.
Didn't the owner say that they were going to stop by sometime on
Well, they were gonna sit in the garage on Saturday. But we already had the camel by then.
Oh, that was
So we still don't know. All right, the only other vote is for the mysterious lady in white that somehow has evaded the camera for an entire week.
Did Grandma have an assist from Rascal?
Oh, that's how Grandma's getting away with saying it wasn't hers, because she had Luke do it for her.
I wish I would have thought of that too.
Last night's fire was pretty big, pretty hot, and then the thunderstorm came, and the fire burned continuously through the thunderstorm for a good half an hour, probably.
It was like 3 hours.
Oh, it was like 3 hours. Like the fire continued to burn for 3 hours in a heavy rain. I mean, it was amazing.
I don't know if it was that long.
All right.
It was.
There's not a consensus as to how long it was. I can guarantee it was a half an hour because I've watched it for that long.
I don't know if it rained that long, but the fire was going.
All right, maybe that's it.
But tonight we're getting seen from space.
Let's see you hit that golf ball.
Great job, Luke.
Uh-oh, it did come apart. Oh my goodness.
I can't.
Oh, good shot.
How's it going?
That works.
Oh, nice shot.
Daddy turn.
Check this out.
Oh, Dad.
We had big fire going last night. The thunderstorm put it out,
How? I don't want to break it all.
Knock your stuff down.
and then Eric just piled some kindling on top of there, and it started by itself.
Yeah, you need to knock it down and spread it all out and figure out where it is.
Hey, back to Egg Harbor for dinner. Okay, how do you spell Luke?
Yes. I'll color number L. Okay.
L. Yep.
Okay.
Letter L. Good job.
I'll color number
The
L.
letter L. Yeah.
Okay.
What comes after L?
The other option is, we could
You.
go sit in
Very
those
good.
chairs up there too.
I'll color U.
Yeah. What comes after you?
K.
K. Very good. Can you draw the letter K? Good job. All right.
Your strap's broken?
And then what? What comes after K?
You want to switch?
E. Great job.
You taught him well there, Mom.
You want to, hey, you want a fork or something?
Oh, not hot.
I had a big chunk of
Eric's
meat
food has
apparently sitting
arrived.
here, and I just like smoothed.
Along with mine and Grandma's.
You guys get the same thing?
I believe so. She just added some fries.
How's the mac and cheese?
Of course, keep pig. You're losing mac and cheese. Keep it on the table.
Oh, that's definitely for tomorrow at this point. Because these briskets will do.
Tell Grandpa, what did you have for dinner?
Mac and cheese. Macaroni.
Macaroni.
Hopefully you hear it. Macaroni and cheese. Yeah.
I see it.
You see pigs,
I see lambs
lambs.
and goats and tatter. I like tatter. I see gamma lab and we bug and we eat hang bug. Amy,
Wait,
Wait, wait. Come on back. We're not done.
come here.
I'll turn the light off.
Oh,
No, we need the light on.
what did you like to eat?
Pizza.
Pizza?
Pizza too. Popcorn.
Popcorn was good, wasn't that?
Popcorn pizza.
Popcorn pizza. What do we usually get every night? We get ice cream. What was your favorite ice cream?
Good.
What was your favorite? Do you remember what it was called?
Silver.
Say it really loud for Grandpa. What kind of ice cream?
Man.
Superman ice cream.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
probably, the most you had to eat was macaroni and cheese. Did you like your macaroni and cheese?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I eat it.
Yeah.
I eat it all.
You did.
I did.
It was so good.
So good.
What was your favorite book to read?
Wanna see your monster?
Monster Christmas, and I think you found another favorite book. Was it Your Truck is Stuck?
I'm give.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what's that one called?
My first is good.
My truck is stuck. What was your other favorite book that you were going to go look for? No, you can get it You can get it later.
There's an excavator book.
Little excavator book. Okay.
Every time I look at the stars, my mind just goes. Because each one of those is a sun.
I mean, yeah, and then you look at the Milky Way, and that's
That's
all stars.
Yeah, it's all stars, and there's literally infinite other galaxies out there.
Cora has learned a new trick. She is escaping from the seat. Okay, on the way home, back at Renard's.
Mac and cheese.
For more mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese! Mac and cheese!
So, once we eat a little bit, we got to go through all our favorite stuff from the trip, and I think mac and cheese is going to hit a couple lists.
Grandpa, and tell them what your favorite things you did on vacation were.
Go poop.
Go poop?
Goats poop?
Yeah.
Goats.
Oh, goats poop.
Watching two goats go poop.
It was an educational experience. Everyone poops, just like the book, right, bud?
I hadn't got my list ready. Let's see. I would say favorite food. It's really difficult. There are a lot of good foods. The mac and cheese I just had was awesome. And I'm a big fan of the ice cream. And I enjoyed doing the cookie contest because we've never done that before.
Any other comments? About
The
anything?
house, pretty much every day I found something new in the house that I hadn't seen the day before. There's
Like
a lot
what?
to look at. Lots of things to look at.
Any new additions?
Like masks,
like another
maybe?
mask, maybe? Okay, that it? Anything
That's
else?
it. That's it.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Well, who do you
One more
pick?
time?
'Cause it's not updated.
Wasn't me.
Thank you. All right, we're moving over to Matt.
And? Oh, I'm next?
You're
Matt's
up.
busy.
Camera's on.
Well, I wasn't ready. Okay, favorite things. The cliff jumping was pretty awesome. Favorite food? I would have to say the sliced pork last night was pretty darn good. The ribs I had last night were really good as well. The corn nuggets, the fried corn nuggets from last night were really good too. What else was fun? Campfires, those are always good. Golf.
Golf didn't make the list.
No. Well, the first round was fun.
Hey, can I have that?
Anyway, I think that's about it.
Okay, let's move down the line. Amy's next.
All right.
One more mac and cheese.
My favorite ice cream was Chambers Island Fudge from the Door County Ice Cream Factory. My favorite food was Renard's mac and cheese and all of the cheese. And my favorite activity, probably swimming at Nicolette Bay with the
Why did you do
twins.
that? Why did you do that?
It was warmer there. That water was warmer.
Yes, it was warm. To go down in infamy, Clue game,
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
and I masked no animals.
I thought you were gonna say the camel, and I was
That's
like,
right. It
it's
was like
finally
ready for the
coming out.
ready
I
for
masked the
confession.
camel, but no.
No animals were masked by these.
All right, let's go over to Phil. Might have to speak
Or
up.
the other I didn't.
I liked cliff jumping. Food from Renard's was good. The green and gold pizza was pretty good. We had fried cheese curds from there and at Al Johnson's, and those were both really good. I liked the loaded French toast ice cream and the maple cookie.
And then to get more fried cheese.
And they were from where? That was
That was analog.
Analog. Okay.
I like the outdoor activities. I thought the biggest shooting star I had ever seen last night was pretty neat. The sky looked awesome and the fires. I like that everybody went disc golf, or most everybody went disc golfing, and we all went. A lot of good stuff.
All right. Moving on to Andrea.
Favorite food, was Renard's mac and cheese. Ice cream was probably pralines and cream from Door County Ice Cream Factory.
Bubba, sit down, bud.
See, activity, cliff jumping, and then maybe cookie decorating, cookie contest, and Clue. Those were both pretty fun. Of course, it was
Yeah,
big
you won the
winning.
contest and the clue?
And the Clue.
Wow.
Sit with Dad, relax.
And I think the farm was a lot of fun. It was fun to watch Luke run around and enjoy that with the little animals.
Bubba, you sit here and listen.
And then I'll tag along on the looking at the sky last night during the fire. That was cool.
Everyone's kind of said everything already.
Well, what are your
So
favorites?
yeah, cliff jumping, mac and cheese was the best by far. Beach days were good. I guess my only one that hasn't been said yet was playing chess. Got a lot of good chess games.
I knew you'd say that.
And campfire stuff was good. Burning through all the wood in the state of Wisconsin.
Pretty close.
That's all I got.
Okay, for me, my favorite ice cream place was the Door County Ice Cream Factory because we went there twice. I had double scoops each time. That was great. As far as food, I liked our home cooking the best, as usual.
I would say that too.
I think everybody else would probably tag along with that. At Al Johnson's, I had a Monte Cristo that was actually packed with meat. I was impressed at how much was in there. That was pretty good. As far as favorite activities, got to be like everybody else and like the cliff jumping. That was fun. And of course the movie making. The chase scene, I think, is going to be another instant classic. And lastly, then I shot an 89 on a legitimate golf course, and I was pretty happy with myself. And still, nobody's going to admit to masking the camel.
Luke, did you do it? Did you do it?
Okay, got to get your favorites,
Okay.
or whatever other comments you have for the couple days you were there.
Favorite food was the mac and cheese from Renard's.
And join the club,
And my favorite thing was the cliff jumping.
join the other club.
And I think that's it. Oh, I enjoyed the drunk people at the distillery. That was a good time.
Oh, nobody mentioned that. That's good.
I know, I'm really tall, aren't I?
You calm down.
I can't come down. I have to stay up here.